What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Canned Moon, and we are trying the Hollywood Animal demo today. Look kind of interesting. Figure we'd give it a try, see what it's about. Hit new game, get into it. New Year, 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gives way to the Great Depression. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. You purchase a bankrupt studio to build a business on its ruins. To build a new business on its ruins. Name and logo. What we got here? Lots of ones to choose from. I don't know. Have we changed the logo? Oh, there we go. Let's just call it the moon. Good enough. Name your executives. Let's see. Movies are not only made by actors and directors, your film studio also employs people who quietly keep the machine running behind the scenes. What are their names? Chief Legal Officer, Chief Communications Officer, and Chief Financial Officer. I mean, no. Let's just continue. Fine with the names they have. Along with the studio grounds, you also receive the footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? Limpin' Luke. Looks like a western. Wild West. 50% action, 50% adventure. Blind Love. 70% romance, 30% comedy. Modern American Town. And Messenger of Death. Detective 60%, 40% thriller, and modern American city. Let's go with Messenger of Death. I mean, why not? Events, Prison Break. One gloomy morning, 7 Quentin bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. Okay, continue. Antagonist. Serial killer. That prisoner's name is Nick Crow, but the papers all call him the Courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. After 5 murders, the police captured the Courier on a lucky break, but they were never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. The very next day after the escape, the Courier had already returned to his old ways. Dressed like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson, then stabbed her to death. Bill Zeman, Rita's fiancé, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor, and his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. Nick Crow, played by Edward Peterson. All right, continue. Protagonist, the detective. Bill had little faith in the local police, so he hired a private investigator, Harry Burroughs. Harry was a young man, but he had sharp wits and a keen mind. enough to solve dozens of difficult cases and even earn him the reputation of a genius. Rita and I had just got engaged, Bill Zeman offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. The police had already taken away the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room floor, compliments of the courier. Harry Burroughs, played by Joe Duvall. Continue. Alright, supporting characters. The sidekick. Harry looked around the house and talked to the neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. He decided to contact Kathy Watts, a journalist who covered the courier's murders in detail. Kathy came right away, carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murders, I talked to Crow's friends and learned about a cheap old shack he'd acquired long ago. It's past the city limits heading north. I told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago, but they just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. Kathy Watts, played by Bessie Patterson. Themes and events. Search for a killer. Harry and Kathy hit the road, and soon enough they found the right house. It was a broken-down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in, but our heroes then saw a man in the front of the house, locking the door. As Harry's car approached, the stranger took off running towards the woods. Harry drew his gun and leapt from the car, but the man was already gone. We scared him off. Let's have a look inside. With that, Harry kicked the door down. The shack was practically empty. A carved wooden box drew Harry and Kathy's attention. Inside were 6 diamond rings, trophies. Continue. Okay. Rita Peterson was recently engaged, and the courier was engaged to his first victim. What about the rest of the girls? Harry asked. Kathy flipped through the documents in her folder. Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. 2 couples surfaced. Rita and Bill, a tragedy already familiar to us, and a certain Sandy Wick and her fiancé Tom. Harry and Kathy visited Sandy, who was happy to speak of yesterday's strange visitor. Yes, some messenger came with a bouquet of roses. No card, no note, just a bouquet. I decided it must be some kind of mistake, and I didn't take the flowers. The messenger just apologized and left. Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer and posed as an engaged couple. They made sure to capture Harry's rented yellow brick house, the only one in the area. They advertised their engagement in the newspaper's morning edition and paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed beside the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock at the door. Kathy opened it, and there stood Nick Crow, the courier, smiling nervously in the doorway with a bouquet of roses. This is from a secret admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet and ran to put it in the vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped in the house, pulled out his knife and raised it, and then felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. That's a full movie. Continue. The finale. Antagonist gets punished. The courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago, I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, when suddenly she starts receiving anonymous bouquets. I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, and I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First they say it's only flowers, and then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. The courier won't be delivering any more flowers. This time, he was sentenced to electric chair. Harry added another win to his list of cases, and Kathy wrote a book about the courier. She called it Messenger of Death. There we go. Rating 7.9, 7.8. This shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. Continue. This shows the movie's artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition it can expect from the sophisticated audience. Those both seem pretty good. I mean, let's see. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after work on the script was completed. The screenwriter, Maurice Fox, loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. Okay, so this is the writer. And then, yeah, this is, I guess, the summary of everything. Alright, and that raises both of our stats. After pre-production, the film's ratings rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influenced the rating, including quality scenery and modern equipment. Okay, so this guy's dead, it says. He's not liked, and she's eh. Well, it's loyalty rating. I don't know what that means. Well, I guess we'll tell us. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. Oh no. But the other went up. The lead actor became seriously ill. He couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing work on the film. Wow. We're getting right down to true life, aren't we? That's pretty cool. Or if those are random events that are going to happen throughout this, or if it's just going to be like a set thing, like this guy's supposed to pass away. Alright. Overall 7.5 and 9.0. This is our movie card. Continue. This is how much money the studio has spent on the picture. This isn't the final budget, as work on the film is not yet complete. Wow, $431,000. I think this is supposed to be like early 20th century, right? This is how the creators of Messenger of Death imagined their potential audience. When you start shooting your own pictures, you'll identify your own audiences. Messenger of Death is a subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere of engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy a serious tone and an intricate plot. Alright, I guess this is our studio. Alright. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Click on the movie card. Alright. Here we go. Assign employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time their skills will grow. Alright, we'll add an editor, I guess. Huh, I don't know what these... Loyalty and happiness. Very loyal, but not very happy. And he's an alcoholic. Let's go with you. Emma Berry, you're the editor. And I guess we have to add a composer now. We have racist. Okay. And you're not very low or very happy. That sounds about right. You cost a little bit more, but you're a little bit better. Let's go with Lee Woods. We also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside contracts are always ready to help with this. Alright, let's start with the first one. Film development. Man, we want it better, we gotta spend more money, don't we? Faster, a little bit better, costs more money. Let's go with better film development. Music recording. Let's just go medium on that too. Let's just go with the high end of everything, hope for the best, and see what happens. Costs us $36,000 in 37 days. Start post-production. You've planned out post-production, but until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. To hire new employees, first appoint an HR director. Click on the headquarters. So this is our headquarters, I guess? I don't know. Chief Human Resources Officer. Well, you are very low on everything, but you're the cheapest. You're about mid-ranged. 1 year, 1%, 2 years, 2%. Let's go with you. We'll go the mid-range. Do you want to hire Eleanor Wagner as Chief Human Resources Officer for 5 years and that much a month? I mean, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Hired. There you go. Welcome to the team. Hire missing department heads. Hire a post-production head. Hire a distribution manager or head. Hire a maintenance head. Okay. So we just click on these now. Hire a head. Let's see. I mean, I really don't know. He's very loyal, but not very happy. But he's not much happier. Yeah, but you cost a lot per month for 5 years. You are not loyal or happy, and you cost quite a bit also. You cost the most for 4 years. I don't know what these are. Upgrade bonuses. 10% of that and nothing to that. 10% of that and nothing to that. Let's go with you. Yes, confirm. Hired. Let's see. Let's just keep on going. Hire a distribution head. We got Alvin Hunt. Very loyal. Somewhat happy. Somewhat loyal. Somewhat happy. Not very loyal and very happy. And they're all about the same. For 5 years, for 3 years, and for 3 years. He's a level 3. I didn't see these before. Level 3, level 1, and level 1. I mean, you're only slightly more. Let's go with you. Confirm. No movies in the theater. Okay. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. Okay. Thought we had one more. Hire a maintenance head. Oh, there we go. Let's hire this. Level 2, and level 1. 16, 16, and 16. I mean, why would we go with you? I still don't know what these are. Loyal. You're not loyal or happy. You're about midway. You're for 3 years, level 1. You're for 4 years, level 2. Let's go with you. Confirm. Alright, we finished all the tasks. Okay. Build a script department. It's time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. Alright. Script department. Start construction. Ooh. How much money do we have overall? Oh, we got a bit of money. Almost 5 mil. This is water, electric, staff. 45 to 63 days. Yeah, we probably should start that immediately then, huh? And we just stick it where we want it. Let's put it over here. There we go. Right click. Developers. Luxo Constructions. 45 days for this amount at 50% condition. Or we can spend twice as much, take almost 20 more days, but it'll be 100% condition. I mean, let's not skimp. Let's start at 100% for now. May regret that later, but you know. Oh. You can speed up or slow down the passage of time. Okay, so we can turn them 60 days into nothing. But do we want to do that? January 14th, 1929. Hephaestus, I'm probably saying that wrong, has released Amnesia. It's a different movie from a different place, I guess. January 7th, after 4 weeks, and a take of $625,000 at the box office. Gerstein's Brothers has concluded its distribution of He Kept His Back Straight. Alright then. I guess we're just waiting on the post-production, which is 15 more days, and the construction of our script. So we'll speed it up a little bit, get past these next 2 weeks. Amnesia has been released. Is that the same one as before? I believe so. 9 more days. What does that say? Last month he spent $93,357 on employee salaries and $5,209 on utilities. Seems like a lot, but hopefully our movie does okay. 1 day left. Oh, it auto pauses. Okay, that works. Johnny Payne, Chief Financial Officer. I got divorced a couple of years ago, and I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spent all our time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like that at the beginning. Well, we've been together a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday, I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Please do me a favor. Help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't just walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I'd hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. All right then. Control yourself, dude. Sure, we'll start controlling access. We've got to fight our addictions. Increase one. Okay, so you can increase their loyalty. Bill decreases happiness. Are you crazy? Enjoy while you can. Increases happiness and decreases loyalty. I mean, not just for you, but I think we probably need some sort of security measures anyway, so we'll do it. And we are ready. Messenger of Death. Oh, pause. It does not auto-pause. It auto-pause for that event, but not for something ending. And 36,000. We are... Ooh, we dropped again on that. And on that. Whew, that's not good. The film's commercial and artistic rating dropped a bit. Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has low-level employees and technology. Alright, alright. I mean, it's not that low yet. Continue. Oh, everybody gets a little bit of experience. That's cool. So if we keep these people, keep them loyal, keep them with us, then they level up also. That's cool. Continue. Select a poster. Messenger of Death. Let's see. Which one do we want? Let's go with this one. Distribution. I don't know why. I'm just... The release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. The studio's previous owners already chose a release date for the film. You'll choose the release date for the next film yourself. Okay. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your films in cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach wide audience. You'll have to rent other theaters if you want a solid box office receipts. Alright. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown 7,185 times, some 7,185 times. Did I say that right? Some 3,185 of these screenings will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across other cinemas. Next time, you'll have to plan for this and pay the rental cost yourself. Continue. Alright. So we'll get this one for free. That's good, because we spent a lot of money on it already. The screenings and rentals are scheduled out 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still make a profit. Okay, so we decide when it quits showing then. Okay. They'll start printing the film tomorrow and will be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they've finished printing. Okay. Printing speed and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owners already paid to have this film printed. That's cool. $100 a copy, 5 weeks. Alright, typically a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere, so the advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future you'll decide everything yourself. There's a whole lot to this. Your film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. Okay. The studio's previous owners already paid the agency for the promotion of 3 films. After that, you'll have to arrange the advertising yourself. Okay. And this is for adults, I believe. I mean, it's a murder mystery. Yeah, we'll say for adults. Confirm. Coming soon. Audiences will soon be watching your first film. Good luck. All right. And we have 43 days for the distribution. We still have 33 days for the script. We'll hit play. At least get it moving a little bit. And until release, 42 days. Alright, we'll speed up time a little. Uh-oh. We have an event, I guess. You Ask Me, Messenger of Death is a surefire hit. A farewell film by a young star. The story has soul, but it will all go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's former owners were mindful of these things. They scheduled productions carefully and chose a good window for releasing the film, right when the public would be hungry, and there was practically no competition. But when the old studio closed its doors, those parasites from Margins Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all the theater owners to give them our slots. The film the Margins are releasing instead don't even have a title yet, but you know what kind of stop they serve the audience. You know what kind of slop they serve the audience. Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. The truth is on our side. We have all the documents, but a court battle would be long and pointless. We'll miss the moment, and no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest you use all our connections, all our influence, and remind the theater owners that our agreements have to be honored. Well, yeah, let's go all in. Agreed. Let's let them know a deal is a deal and get our slots back. Or we could go with no, we'd better keep our heads down now. Let's go all in. You can spend influence points to advance your interests and solve problems in various and often unconventional ways. Ooh, sounds a little shady, but... Oh, that's what these are, influence points. Official accounts. Oh, so we got a 10% bonus on some of those people to our accounts, and we got influence points bonus on some. And our reputation is at 50 right now. Let's keep an eye on this. Another event. Construction of the script department is going according to plan so far, but there is a small snag. According to an architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the central decorative element. The contractors found a suitable tree in the reserve on a border between Ontario and Minnesota, and already agreed on a price and transportation, but the inspector who issues the permit is playing coy. He says he can't say how long the paperwork will take. Maybe a week, maybe a month or two. You know as well as I do, sometimes you need to grease the gears. $200 cash and the tree will be on the road to California tonight. I don't want all our plans disrupted because some petty bureaucrat. What do you think? Okay, let's hope he chokes on the table scraps. No, we'll humbly wait for as long as it takes. So we need this. We need this now. $200. I mean, come on. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. Yeah, we're in the 20s. Come on. Probably involved with a mob somehow. Almost to the script. Let's slow this down a little bit. Construction complete. Script department. Screenwriters turn ideas into screenplays. Condition 100%. Continue. We have to hire a head for this. Oh, hire a head for script department. We got you. You have 10% to both, but you're not very loyal. But you're level 3. And you cost $3,000 a month. You have no bonuses. You're not very loyal. You're very loyal, but you're not very happy. Huh. What do we do here? Let's go. I mean, this loyalty bit scares me. And you're $3,000 a month. Let's go mid-range again. Yeah, let's do it. Not really happy with any of those choices, but choose your favorite genres. This is what your writing team will specialize in. Let's do more detective. Maybe a little comedy. And maybe thriller, adventure, action, romance, historical drama. Let's go thriller. Alright, thriller. These are the screenwriters remaining from the studio's former staff. What other names? Well, I mean, they got names. Yeah, let's go. Continue. To begin work on a new script, select the script department building. The department worked up several ideas for the first script. There we go. An action movie, modern American city with a cop. Detective, tropical island, working man. Action, tropical, hopeless romantic. Choose an idea you like, and a screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. Click right. Well, I mean, did I pick action? I can't remember what I picked now. I know it was thriller and detective. Maybe I did pick action. Let's go with another detective, I guess. Yeah, tropical island working man. Let's do it. Writing time 69 days, and we pick comedy, thriller, and detective. They're trying to write some action stuff. What are you? You are gambler. Wants nothing more than to even the scales and win back everything that he lost during his previous attempts to win back everything that he lost. Alright. And racist. Oh, well. And lazy. Well, you're the detective writer, so start writing. And what do we do from here? Finish scripts. Synopsis, ideas. I mean, should we also write these? What happens if we get rid of one of them? Confirm. Close this. Continuing to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Oh, so we have like a skill tree for the departments. No matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than you what a film needs to be successful. With this upgrade, you can write your own stories. I guess we have to pick that one. Some improvements take a while. Department heads will, in time, learn to speed up the process, so it is wise to hold on to your experienced employees. Story workshop. Upgrade. 50 days. What else we got? Story ideas. Rolling edits. Writers write 15% faster. Freelance writers office. Additional 25 experience. We can't really move this screen. Okay. Yeah, that's it for that. Build a production department. Build a pre-production department. All right, we're getting on up there. How do we build stuff? Construction. Pre-production. Start construction, I guess. We'll put you. Let's zoom out a little. This does not move. Did I move? WASD is a little bit faster. And you take a lot of room. Oops. Did I just build that there? Surely not, right? Yeah, okay. Let's... Oh, okay, we can click and drag when we're not on that. That's a little better. Construction. Premiere, Joe Duvall and Messenger of Death. Add a tagline. I mean, I don't know what the tagline should be. I don't know. Special delivery. Because he's delivering flowers, right? I don't know. Release the film. Alright, and what were we doing? Oh, we were trying to build a production office. KinoMark A+. The KinoMark rating system measures audience reviews on the day of the premiere. If you're sure you released a quality film but people aren't appreciating it, then you may have lured the wrong audience to the theaters. Continue. 4 stars. Roy Cox, 4 stars. Jeanette Foley, 3 stars. This person's 5 stars. Well, that's good. Continue. Alright, so we got more experience for the production, the script, photography, cinematography. Everybody got experience. Even the actors, which is good. Alright, continue. Spent this stage. So we're almost up to 500,000. Let's see. Continue. Alright. Back to trying to build our pre-production. Start construction. I guess we'll put it over here. There we go. And we also need a production. This is costing us so much money, but it says we need it. We'll put this one back here. Did it not work? Build a production department. We gotta build that one first. Production. Start construction. There we go. And let's go with, let's go at 100%. I don't see starting a building off half destroyed is not going to work for us, I don't think. Can we move the screen? Yeah, it's a big one. I could swear the last one I had to right click, and these over here I'm having to left click, so. Put you right there. I mean, it's a lot more, but... Messenger of Death, week 2. It seems like we're still earning money on that. And they're writing the Black Guitar about a working man detective. A hard worker finding joy in life, but facing social injustice and corruption along the way. Can I click on this and see what else? Scripts. Ideas. Action, adventure. Let's get rid of the action. I really want a comedy or a thriller. Let's tell them to write this adventure also. Sure. And you're the lazy one, right? Don't really like you. But you wrote that. Start writing. Go for it. Okay. Hopefully that's a thing that we can write more than once. Yeah. Okay. Close that. What's this? So we can do this now? Concert hall, professional post-production facilities, film lab, on-call focus group, sound studio, film lab. Does it say what this does? Open the film lab building for developing film right on the studio grounds. That might be good. Can we upgrade it? I'm sure sound studio is the same, but for sound, professional post-production facilities, ×2, what does that do? Directors, editors, and composers receive twice as much experience for participating in, okay, more experience. Concert hall, opens a concert hall, recording studio large enough to accommodate full orchestra. Big deal back then. Focus groups, unavailable in the demo. Let's go with the film lab. Upgrade. That'll take 500 days. So I'm guessing all of these we have a upgrade on now. Can't do this one. Unavailable, unavailable. Marketing or printing office. Let's go to marketing. Opens the marketing and outreach building. Sure. Let's market. Oh man, so much stuff over here. We have maintenance, water tower, or medium landscaping. Oh, also power plant. Okay. Repair crew would be cool, but it's not available in the demo. Water tower. What do? Build a water tower and supply the studio with its own water source. Makes sense. Landscaping, probably a reasonable amount of landscaping for the studio grounds. What does it do though? Don't really understand what that does. I guess makes it look better. And power plant. Let's upgrade the power plant. That seems like a good plan. Takes a long time though. We have more things over here. Legal department. We got one, mid-level legal protection. Raise the quality of legal protection from low to average. Upgrade. These look like they take a long time, so it's probably best to start them really soon. Financial department. We can take a loan. You can borrow $500,000 for 1 year at 22%. I mean, we don't have to do that though, right? That's the only one of those. What's this do? Oh, we can go back and forth this way. HR department. Ethnic composition. Maintain the ethnic composition of the studio staff. Or services. Opens the service department building. I mean, let's upgrade that one. Let's go to the next. PR department. Influence. It's only one. Influence from theaters. Earn influence points. Any theaters you own. Looks like there's quite a large skill tree. I mean, if you put them all together, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that can be upgraded, looked into. Very in depth game. We got a few more. We got these buildings fixing to be done. Let's speed up time a little bit, see what happens. And the first 4 weeks were successful. The film is still making a lot of money at the box office that we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Click extend distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same terms. Continue. So let's go ahead and do that. Extend distribution. Alright. Roy Spencer, producer. I brought a little money from some people. They seem like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people, but now some annoying jerk is following me around anywhere demanding I pay off the debt. I'd return the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say, you might be strong, but the cards are always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards who's boss. So let me go for a couple of months while I sort this mess out. Go for a couple of months? What? I mean, can I let you go permanently and hire somebody else? I'm sure. I don't know how that's going to affect our... What does that do? Alright, this one's almost written. The script department. Upgrade complete. Story workshop. Opens the story workshop building. So we can go straight to the next one? We can. Develop new story elements or sequels. Those both could be good. Story ideas last plus 6 months. Rolling edits. What does this do? The screenwriter can correct problems in the script during the filming if necessary. That seems like a good plan. Writers write 15% faster. Freelance writer's office. Opens the freelance writer's office. Okay. Additional 25 experience. Assign writer staff to develop new story elements. I mean, let's upgrade that. Let's go for it. We are about out of time. Build a story workshop. We'll do that real fast. Instruction complete. Pre-production. Condition 100%. Hire head. Yes. All these people. Level 3, but you're not loyal. And you're not happy. But you got bonuses. Oh, I mean, what would it hurt to do that? Can we get the happiness and loyalty up? Let's do it. Just let's see what happens. I don't know if we have time for that still. These actors remained at the studio after it's changed ownership. What are their names? Well, they have names. These actors also remain. What are their names? Keep those. And the two directors, these are the directors who stayed at the studio after ownership, so we'll keep those. Keep those the same. Speed up time a little bit. The legendary Linda Globe is back in the saddle. Nearly. Yeah, honey, I know you expected me to start a new film right away, but getting used to talking is taking longer than I expected. You got to understand, a bird that's used to flying in the clouds can't just dive down to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. I'm doing speech exercises with masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking egg cocktails, getting that velvety voice in the morning. You can already notice the difference. That's right, honey. So please, I'm begging you, I mean really begging you, give me 3 more months to get ready for the first talking role. You'll see, your patience will pay off. I mean, I have other people, right? Sure, just go away. I feel like I'm giving too many people what they want, so we might have to stop. Production is done. 100%. And we have to hire a head. Ooh, you're really good all the way around, and you have a bonus, and you're level 2, and you don't cost that much. We're hiring you, yes. Build level 1 soundstage and build a story workshop. Well, if we get to that, we will. Jane Fisher, you are conceited. She emphasizes even her most insignificant accomplishments and demands more respect than she merits. I hear Linda Globe is coming back out of retirement. Or what I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off to work on her voice so she can steal even more roles from us. It's too much to hope for that the greedy, did finally retire. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. I mean, what am I taking into consideration? That she finally retired? Or that you want me to hire you? I mean, I only have one option, so it doesn't really matter. Let's slow this down a little bit. Or not. Distribution results. 4-week gross. We're still making a lot of money. Attendance is down, though. Yeah, we're losing rank also. So let's end distribution. Yeah, let's end distribution. 7.2 and 8.5. Top spot reached. Box office. Profit. Send to archive. In archive. Alright. Fred Lawson, Chief Legal Officer. I was poring over a pile of documents we inherited and came across something rather interesting. It turns out that the previous studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office for the film Messenger of Death. It seems this condition was added at the last minute. It was introduced as an amendment to the main contract just a few days before Duvall's death. No one even warned us about it. Apparently, the Duvall family doesn't even know about it, and what difference should it make to them? Over his 5-year career, the guy starred in 8 hits. His inheritance should be enough for several generations, not that it ever would anyway, of course. The only people enjoying Duvall's money are his drunk father and 2 aunts. The box office take has been substantial. The percentage we owe him is $799,000, almost $800,000, so should we contact his relatives and tell them that they can start looking for another beachfront villa? Never happened. You never saw the document. Yeah, we made a deal. Let's pay him. Honor our contracts for now. And this one is not very good. The black guitar. I mean, you got lots of experience. Alright, we're going to have to leave this one here for now. We're almost at an hour, so it's pretty in-depth game. I'm kind of looking forward to playing a little bit more of this, though. It's kind of interesting. There is lots of things happening, a lot of true-to-life 1920s things happening in this game. And yeah, so let me know what y'all think about this one. This one's kind of a little bit different and very in-depth, like I said. So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think. Alright, thanks everybody. Bye.